Well, welcome back everyone. Well, many of us as parents will be all too familiar with that enormously proud moment when our children first start to be able to read. The ability to read, literacy, is indeed the key to a person's education and the key to the kind of future they can hope for. And such organisation has been working tirelessly for 10 years to bring the skill of literacy to our most vulnerable children across Papua New Guinea. And Leanne is a Deputy Executive Officer with Buk Bilong Pikinini. Give us an outline of the work that Buk Bilong Pikinini does, Leanne.
So Buk Bilong Pikinini, apart from supplying books or providing books to children within the community where the libraries are, Buk Bilong Pikinini also runs a early childhood literacy session or classes in all our libraries. There are actually 18 libraries across 7 provinces to date, and all the libraries run 2 sessions, and all the sessions are structured so the teachers, we have internally trained teacher librarians who take the children through the basics in early childhood literacy. And in the afternoons, we call it our school support program, where children from other schools, from primary schools, elementary, high school, can come in and just read or use the books in the libraries to do their homeworks, assignments, and they can even borrow books from the library that's within their community.
Do you think that books should be more available to all communities? Like if Buk Bilong Pikinini Library is not there, should there be other means of having books, readily available to children or whoever wants to learn?
Yes, books should be available. Books are important. I know some people may say that, why have books when you can get stuff off the internet and all that. Not everyone can access the internet, so books are still very vital part for learning things that are you can't learn when what's around you, and you want to know about what's outside around the world, and that's what books do. So yes, it's important. Books may be expensive also, but with Buk Bilong Pikinini, we try our best to donate books to the communities, share what we have coming in with the communities as well, from the libraries and also out in remote rural areas as well.
Sure. I was really interested when you say you have that program for children. I don't know much about it, so can you tell me what exactly consists in a day for a child who attends one of these programs? What do they do?
So in a structured Buk Bilong Pikinini class, it's 2 hours. From 8 to 10 and 10:30 to 12:30. So in a session, children learn about phonics, they learn about virtues, they learn social skills, how to interact with each other, which is important at that early age as well. Other life skills, much needed life skills, apart from the phonics that they learn. That's what we do in our libraries, all our libraries.
Leanne, it's been 10 years, the organisation's been going, and demand, of course, has increased. You've got 18 libraries all around the country, which is a remarkable achievement. But what sort of results have you seen? Because, of course, you've had 10 years now. How is it working? Are children learning to read? Tell us, share some of the stories of your success.
We have parents every year coming in, parents of children who have moved on to elementary schools. Some of our students would be in early high school now, grades 9 even. They come back and they share with the teacher librarians that, their child in the school has, even been the darks or topped this, their class and all that. And it's very satisfying for all of us, because that's what we want to hear. And they have also shared, or they've even asked, us if we could, have a school of our own and all that. So, positive comments like that, I guess we can say helpful for us as well.
Yeah, because of course one of the things as well is it prepares children for that formal structure of primary school. It's not just learning to read and write, but it's just things like lining up and you know, putting their hand up before they speak and things like that.
Routine.
Yeah.
In the first couple of weeks, the children at the libraries are taught that, you know, how to behave positively. They learn routines, how to interact, manners, which is important, social skills when growing up. So they learn all that as well in the libraries, and that is taught to them in the first couple of weeks when they attend the library.
Can anybody just join, or do you have a application form? Who is eligible to be in Buk Bilong Pikinini?
So at this stage, we have, we'd like to have children who are disadvantaged mainly, and then children, if there's space. Our numbers are quite limited because we have a ratio of 15 children to 1 teacher, just to make sure there's, you know, supervision and all that learning is taking place, effective learning. So we have a lot of children, parents lining up, but unfortunately, we cannot take them all.
I just want to confirm that it's free. It's free
It
for the
is free.
disadvantaged.
Yes, it is
That's
free.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's why we have long lines of parents queuing up. Yes.
Yeah, so with that, you know, it is free, but you do have a certain criteria of being vulnerable, of coming from a vulnerable background, and so what are some other ways? I mean, the libraries are open in the afternoons after school, so even if you don't enrol at the library and you're not there, the kids can still come in, yeah?
Oh, yes. As I mentioned earlier in the discussion, yes, that they can come in after lunch. Our librarians, teacher librarians are there. They'll be happy to assist the children. The children can even borrow books. So everyone is welcome, yes.
Wow, so there you go. There's opportunity there, people, to take your kids to a Buk Bilong Pikinini library after school, even if you're not enrolled there, you can still access this valuable resource of books. So we're going to take a quick break now, and when we return, we'll be heading onto the streets to hear what people out there have to say about books and reading. Back soon.